I think I just win though, right? I think the game's now over. We bait out counter. 1, 2. We play you, because you're all free. I mean, we might as well, right? And we go. We know that it can't be counterspelled, so I kind of want to just do maximum damage. I want to see how much damage I could do here. We go boom, boom, and then blammo. How much damage is that? 72? That seems balanced. Oh, I don't keep Il'gynoth. I know that he's a key piece, but the card draw and the removal is more important. So we got to go with that. Okay. This is not bad. Emolition Aura. Not bad, not bad, not bad. This is probably going to be nothing turn 2, turn 3, turn 4 to wipe the board and reset everything, which will be pretty nice. And then turn 5 will probably be Spectral Sight. And we'll see where we go from there. Chaos Strike to draw a card. I know I said I wasn't going to play anything turn 2, but that's pretty good. Philosophy's good as well. So basically this deck revolves around getting Skull Gul'dan to lower the cost of Il'gynoth or some of the combo pieces like Fellscream Blast or Talented Arcanist to give yourself some spell damage, and that's really all you need. I think that this deck is outdated. I think I have a slightly different version that runs Og Merchant, but maybe I took it out. Uh-oh. That... Okay, it's breaking. Hold up. And it'll fix itself. Don't worry. Just give it a second. Okay, we're good. Rank 1 E-Core incoming. I mean... I don't know how far I'll get, to be honest, but rank 4 would be kind of sick. Okay, it's not ambush. I was expecting it to be ambush, so that way I could play Thalnos and Emolition Aura, but alas, it was not. I don't want to play these until I have like 7 or 8 mana, so I can play Skull Gul'dan if I draw it. Great feeling to see a priest lose. Honestly, I don't even hate on priests anymore. Priest used to be super RNG based and oppressive and ridiculous, but now it's just like it's got a good control deck that counters the meta, and it's one of the few things that keeps Paladin and Hunter in check. And because of that, I respect the deck and I like it. And it's not as RNG based. Obviously, it still has some RNG. Like, you can't get away from that in Priest at this point. Like, in this day and age, you just can't get away from it. But for the most part, it's still pretty alright. I know I said I wanted to play this after I got Skull Gul'dan, or after I could play it, but we're just gonna play him regardless. I-Beam's really good. Honestly, we just I-Beam this, Hero Power hit it to kill it, and then kill off the 3/3, so we take less damage. And honestly, we can probably just pass at this point. Like, it's not a big deal. I want to save Philosophies for later if we can get Morg Artificer off of Skull Gul'dan, but at the same time, I feel like it's worth it to just play it now. If I play it now, is that bad? I'm going to say it is bad. Let's just draw 1 card. It's fine. It's no big deal. It's either 1 card or 2, but like we'll be able to draw Skull Gul'dan soon anyway, so it'll be fine. Got to Diamond 5 and Wild as a Token Druid without any experience before. Token Druid's a really good deck for that. It's very simple. Well, it's kind of simple, but a little bit more complex than most aggro decks. But it's also really cheap. This is going to be Jandis. I'm going to have to Emolition Aura this. Oh, no, it's not. Interesting. How high do you think Token Druid can get me if I'm an amateur player? Honestly, I think Token Druid's one of the best decks to climb with, because also people don't know how to play against it, because people don't ever expect to play it. Or play against it. It's played, like, so infrequently. That is unfortunate, but fair, I guess. I think it's more budget than the one in Standard. It's more budget than the one in Standard? The one in Standard requires no legendaries at all. I don't know why I took my glasses off. I got stressed and took them off in like a fit of rage and then never ended up putting them back on. Deck code? Oh, shoot. The deck code's outdated again. I forgot I changed decks. Fair enough. Okay. Coolio. We drew Il'gynoth. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. You got Fell Scream Blast. How much damage does the combo do? The combo does with 1 spell damage, it'll be 6 and it'll be 12, 24. I need 3 more Artificers and some spell damage, or the Talented Arcanist as another spell damage card. I think I just play Thalnos and try to draw an extra card to see if I can get the Skull of Gul'dan, because I think Skull of Gul'dan is the most important card for winning. I don't really need the spell damage. I have spell damage with the Talented Arcanologist. I need to thin out my deck and try to get to Skull of Gul'dan as quickly as possible. That's unfortunate. This is fine though, maybe. I mean, if we can get a good Skull of Gul'dan and maybe reduce the cost of like a Morg Artificer, that would literally win me the game. And the game would be over, I think. Okay. I-beam, unfortunate. It is quite unfortunate. Holy moly, you're joking. How have I really not drawn a Skull of Gul'dan? And now I draw it? The turn after I needed it? Now it's in such an awkward position. That's fine. It's no biggie. I should just play the philosophies. I'm pretty sure I win the game on turn 10. Or even turn 9 anyway. So it goes Morg. Sorry. Then we have Il'gynoth. Talented. We don't need 3 Morg Artificers. We only need 2. We'll do the 24 damage. It's fine. Okay, we only need 2. So we beat him on turn 9. We just need to not die next turn. And as long as we don't die next turn, I think we just win. So, we got the combo in hand. That's adequate. As long as he doesn't have counterspell. And even if he does have counterspell, like that's what the second philosophy's for. We can bait it out, I guess. I was watching the Grandmaster stream and OTK Demon Hunter wasn't winning at all in the Asia Pacific region. Is there any specific reason why that's happening? I don't know. I don't play on the Asian region, but maybe. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. It's not counterspell? We still need to save the philosophy for potential counterspell. I should have just played this, but I needed to play this to protect myself. This is fine. I didn't need to play Skull of Gul'dan. I need to keep this stuff. I already have the combo in hand. I don't need to play this card. I need to somehow play around getting wrecked. 24 damage. Rigged Fair game will overdraw him 1 card. It'll overdraw him 2 cards. That's still not a big deal. He loses Jandis. That's a lot of tempo. Okay, we know that it's not Oh My Yogg. Gosh darn it. If it's counterspell, I lose. Okay. That's some good damage for him. Okay. That's actually fine. You might think like, oh no, you're gonna lose the game now, but it's actually fine. We don't even hit that. There's really no reason. Like, if it's Noble Sacrifice or Pack Tactics, like, I'm just gonna get hurt more than anything else, right? Like, I might as well not trigger any more secrets to make it less likely as counterspell. And as long as I don't die this turn, I have 10 mana, which means Il'gynoth is 4, Morg Artificer for free, Morg Artificer, Talented, Philosophy to bait out counter, and then Fellscream Blast is 10. And we only need 10, so we have everything we need. I don't want to trigger any more secrets on accident, so I feel like this is fine. Any card to replace Moonfang in the previous Paladin deck? Oh yeah, Moonfang isn't even really that good in that deck. Like, it's good and can snowball, but like, you can easily replace it with a non-legendary card. Like, if I'm just gonna spitball an idea with, instead of it, I'd say like maybe another 1-drop to give you some extra early game tempo, I guess. That would be my main guess, I guess. Excuse me.
Efficient is sufficient.
That's fine. It's fine as well. And then we win the game. Doesn't matter. Yeah, just don't do anything because he can't play more secrets. That was the plan. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to attack. Because if I triggered a secret, that would give him one more secret slot, which could have been bad. But this way, if he doesn't have a counterspell right now, I just win. And we know that it's... Okay, that could be Oh My Yogg, which is what the Philosophy was for, and why we're going to bait it out with Philosophy. If the combo was 24 damage, you had enough mana to play it out, but the problem was if the mage spell was counterspell, I would have lost. Now, I'll just win. Okay, well now we just go... Is there anything that would, like, snipe? Snipe doesn't exist anymore, right? I'm trying to check every single spell and see if anything will kill me, and I don't think anything will. No killing here. Yeah, ambush doesn't matter though. Then we go boom. Boom, this one's 2. I don't care about that. This increases the spell damage by 2. And then this should do enough damage to kill him if my math is correct. It should be like 36 or 32. Avenge doesn't matter. We kill him off. Okay, we got the combo. Interesting. Not bad. I like that. I like that combo. It's pretty good. Yeah, this hand's fine. We're gonna play Skull Gul'dan on curve on 6. See, technically the Sigil of Flame is not a good card. However, I think that it's decent because I don't want to accidentally draw something like Il'gynoth right here and not be able to play Skull Gul'dan. Like, I have a guaranteed path to playing Skull Gul'dan. Who am I to screw it all up? Who am I to screw it all up? Oh, boy. We start off with Thalnos to try to draw some cards because we don't really need him for the spell damage, really. Because like we've already shown... We'll win the game regardless. Like, we'll win the game as soon as we hit turn 10. We got some good lifesteal. If he wants to try to burn me down, it'll be okay. Fellscream Blast is not bad. Raging Fellscreamer is decent. Do nothing. We'll play this turn 4. This turn 5. Because I'll be hitting turn 5 first. So if he Apexis blasts, his thing will take damage potentially. So that could be good. We have a 4/4 on the board to contest the board a little bit. Ruined Orb doesn't really matter too much. It's just 2 damage. We have lifesteal to make up for that. I don't know. We play this. Not bad. Highest rank you've ever been? 72. And I didn't really even do that much. Double jump. Sigil. Hit. Emolition Aura. We'll play this next turn. I could do this. I mean, if I end up drawing Skull, that's insane. Oh my gosh, okay, we're actually in a really good spot. It's a little bit awkward, but it's for the most part good. We're happy. Have you considered playing variety games with viewers? He just gets to count. Like, I can't. I mean, we knew it was going to be Counterspell, right? Like, we absolutely 100% knew for a fact that it was going to be Counterspell. And we just lost probably one of the most important spells in my deck. Would have been happy losing Double Jump. Illidari's Studies is pretty useless. But alas, we draw some cards. We get a Sigil of Flame. That's good. That's actually quite good. And an I-Beam. Not bad. We don't really want to play it now. Netherwind Portal. Sigil. Draw. Acrobatics is whatever. And hit him. We'll play this next turn. It's fine. So, I'm going to have to play my Morgue Artificer to heal up. And I'm going to have to try to figure out how to win the game by drawing through all of my cards. Freshing Springwater's fine. I don't care. Let's going to nerf in Control Lock. Ticketus? I think Control Lock is going to have Ticketus be nerfed. I'm not... Don't quote me on that, but they have teased that he might be nerfed. Okay, so he might be. That's a lot of damage, though. Are you counter? It is counter. Fair enough. So we go with this. We go with this. We try to heal up as much as possible. And I guess we can go with Acrobatics. I guess I technically should have opened with Acrobatics, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. Warblades, Emolition Aura. I mean, I don't think it really matters, like I said, but it's nice to have them. We need to keep this at 0, because this is now, like, a very important thing to win the game. Combustion doesn't really matter that much to me. Ross, unfortunately, kind of strong. Especially with a lab partner to pump it up a little bit more, but that's fine. Take some damage. Skull Gul'dan has to get me my win condition cards. Have you tried the OTK Death Rattle? No, I have not. Talented Felscream Blast, double jump. Double jump, double jump, double jump, double jump, double jump. Would actually get me Spectral Sight, which wouldn't be that bad. We have Il'gynoth and Morgue Artificer. So Morgue Artificer with the talented 2 I-Beams and weapon might be enough, I want to say. So we have 4, 6 mana. We have 4 more mana to play around with, which will be I-Beam, I-Beam. We have I-Beam, I-Beam. Kill off. Okay, so that's fine. So we go boom. Boom. Then we go I-Beam for free to kill this. Deal 6. I-beam again. So that way this can get the pumped stuff. And then we Fell Scream Blast. And it kills him. Okay, that's nice. Okay, cool. We got him. This deck is just so good. Honestly, I think that this deck is one of the best decks. I say that all the time, but like, if you know what you're doing and you know what your win condition is and you know how much damage you can take and what you need to do, like when you need to survive, I think this deck is incredible. Into a mage. Okay, we already played against a mage and they're going to try to burn me down and do damage, so I just need to use most of the lifesteal to keep myself alive. This hand is garbage. We basically want to get rid of this entire thing and look for something that will draw me cards. That is the most important. Skull of Gul'dan, beautiful. Sigil of Flame, not bad. So I think one of the best tips that I can give people for playing this deck is to watch my YouTube channel more consistently. Hit the like, comment, subscribe button, notification button. That's actually huge. A lot of you actually haven't hit that button. But yeah, you can watch more of my videos and get more cool tips. But anyway, the actual tip is managing your hand as much as possible. Like, you know that by the time you play Skull of Gul'dan, you have to have 7 or 8 cards in your hand maximum. 8 cards max, and that's a little bit risky. So I like trying to keep my hand around the size of 7 by the time I play Skull of Gul'dan, which means that you're going to have to play other cards as you go, right? So that means I have to play this turn 4. Probably this around turn 5, maybe to counter the Apex's Blast. Double jump doesn't really matter. I-beam's fine. Maybe play I-beam to help me keep myself alive. That could be good. Have you watched Mortal Kombat? No. Is it out? Is it out? I thought it came out the... Oh, it is the 23rd. Apparently, it's not doing so hot on Rotten Tomatoes, but 55%, gonna be honest, is still a little bit higher than expected. I'm gonna be honest. I expected lower than 50%. So 55% on Rotten Tomatoes is not the worst. An audience score being 88%, that means it's just like a crazy game. Or not a crazy game, it's just a crazy movie, just a ton of action, bad story probably, and it'll be a fun watch, I guess, probably. Hello from Greece, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty well. How are you, my friend? But yeah, we've got to play this. Hero power hit. That way we can play Skull of Gul'dan without overdrawing. And now all we got to do is wait for the Il'gynoth play. That'd be great. Who cares what critics say? I mean, critics know what they're talking about to some extent, right? But like, also, they critique it on a scale that we don't really care about. Fudge. We know it's counter. We know for a fact that it's counterspell, man. I don't want this to be countered. I need him to play something else so I can bait out counter with I-beam. We can't play Skull. We have to bait out that secret first. We have to. I can think for myself. Okay, fair enough. Refreshing Spring Water, of course. Gain a mana crystal to draw 2 cards. Always solid. Incanter's Flow. Very nice. That's all great, I guess. It's not Oasis ally. It wasn't counterspell? Oh my god. He picked it so fast though. Oh no. Okay, I think it's better to play safe than to play sorry, I guess. So I think it's still fine. If I draw Il'gynoth, I'm pretty sure I can still win. We got all the cards that we need to win. We got all the combo pieces. It's more of a just please don't play Mask of Cthulhu. Okay. Well, he can kill me in like a turn. Oh, if we had played Skull of Gul'dan, we could have got a free Morg Artificer. That would have been so sick. Thalnos. Okay, we got Il'gynoth and I-beam. Okay, not I-beam. Sorry, we got Il'gynoth. We do have I-beam, but that's not the point. We play this. Need to heal up as much as possible and pass. 20 damage. He needs 7 more if he has Mask of Cthulhu. Would healing up 1 more HP actually be worth it? I guess 2. Because if he has Mask for reduced cost by 2 and Fireball, that would be 8 mana. Plus this is only 19 damage, which is the maximum damage he could do for that cost. Oh, he could ping and that would be 20. I'm gonna just hope he doesn't have it. Okay, I guess Refreshing Spring Water is also quite bad. I guess I should have done it. Mask, ping, wins him the game. No. Interesting. I'm not dead. I saw the fireball come out that was reduced cost and my life flashed before my eyes. I thought I was dead.
You fight me, you get burned.
So we know one of them has to be counterspell basically. It's fine, it doesn't really matter. I think I just win though, right? I think the game's now over. We bait out counter. 1, 2, we played you, because you're all free. I mean, we might as well, right? And we go. We know that it can't be counterspelled, so I kind of want to just do maximum damage. I want to see how much damage I could do here. We go boom, boom, and then blammo. How much damage is that? 72? That seems balanced. Okay. Oh, I should have healed 2, but even if I healed 2, the Refreshing Spring Water still might have gotten him the lethal that he needed. And, like, there are ways he still kills me, right? Like, a reduced cost Ruined Orb after that, another Fireball as well. Like, 2 Fireballs would have probably killed me. There were a lot of things that could have gone wrong that game. Healing for 2 more, though. Should have done it. I would have had enough damage with just the I-Beam. Kind of trolled, but luckily I was not punished. This deck is currently 8-1, and honestly, I think it is extremely, extremely powerful if you know what you're doing. I'd say that the biggest problem with this deck is hand management. People don't know how to use their resources or sometimes just waste cards in order to make sure they don't overdraw. Because I can't tell you how many times I've spectated other people who have too many cards in their hand to play something like Skull Gul'dan because they're not willing to just play an Emolition Aura to empty their hand or something like that. So once you know that you need to do things like that, once you know that you sometimes need to use Feldscreen Blast to survive as opposed to save it for the OTK, you actually start performing significantly better with this deck. I remember way back when, the very first season I played this, like 4 or 5 months ago. Wow, it was a long time ago. I used to think this deck was bad, terrible. But it's just because I played bad. And every single season I've played this deck, my win rate has gone up. It went from about 50 to like 55 to 60 to like 65. And now it's 89% as 8-1, as you can see right here. And obviously that's not a huge sample size, but it's big enough to show that there's at least some potential here. Right, and yeah, I would highly recommend trying this deck if you haven't already. It's not that expensive. It has Blood Mage, which you get for free, and obviously Il'gynoth, because you need that as your win condition, and the rest of it's relatively cheap and affordable. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you